Hello you guys and welcome back to my channel. I am so glad you're joining me today for some extreme decluttering and organizing. So there are two areas in my house that needed some extreme decluttering and organizing, and that was our garage and our basement area, more specifically like our storage areas and a couple of the closets. So for the garage, which I think I mentioned this earlier on in summer, we were trying to take down some of the shelves and get new shelves put in there and just completely reorganize everything because it was just a mess. And it's something we've been wanting to do the last few years, but we made it a priority this summer to finally get around to it. So I wanted to share how the process of that and how it all turned out with you guys. Again, not something that happened over a day or two. It was a process all summer long, so just keep that in mind. And then the other area is the basement, and so we are going to get that tackled and just take everything out of storage and really reorganize it and get things more functional around here. So that's what we're going to be doing today. All right, in the garage, we are working on organizing all of this. We have a lot of this stuff we're going to be getting rid of. This whole shelving unit has been here since we moved in. Obviously doesn't look the best and isn't organized very well at all and is very big and bulky. So we're going to be taking everything off of here, going through it, organizing it, getting rid of the wooden shelf, and we are getting some new organizing shelves for out here. So the first thing I need to do is start going through these shelves, seeing what can be thrown away, and then start organizing all of the items that need to actually go together. So I'm starting with a lot of our holiday items. I have this large bin that is going to be for all of our Christmas stuff and our holiday lights and outdoor decor and all of those things. And then I'll have another bin for all of our fall and Halloween decor. We also have what feels like a million extension cords floating around this garage. So I'm also going to try to take one of these black crates and use that for all of our extension cords so they can all be in one place and they're not just kind of everywhere across this garage. So I was able to get all of our holiday Christmas lights in one bin, and now it's on to the fall decor. And I'm really hoping I can get all of this to fit in one bin as well. So these two bins are actually not going to go on the new shelving area. They are going to go with other stackable bins like this in another area of our garage. Now all of that was piled in those crates is now in these two big bins. This is all of our Halloween stuff, and this is majority of our Christmas stuff. So now while it doesn't look super organized within each bin yet, it's at least organized by holiday, where up here everything was in at least two different crates and I would have to dig and see which is which. All is in one here. I've also freed up a couple of crates. That one doesn't have much left in it. And then at least this one back here is now all of our extension cords, which also makes it easier because used to our Christmas lights were mixed in there with the extension cords, which made it impossible to find our extension cords when we needed them. So here is a look at the new shelves that we're going to be using in our garage. We have a second set just like this as well, and we're going to be putting them in the back corner here. But first we need to finish getting this old wooden one taken apart and taken down.
Would you stay till the morning light, or would you follow me, or would you let it be? If I leave tonight, we could do this right. We'll find the remedy. Or would you stay with me now till the morning?
Once some of that shelf was taken down, we realized how dirty and dusty and nasty it was behind it. So we used our old school shop vac to help clean up some of this area. Also, in order to get rid of all of the wood that we had taken apart from the big shelf and from the extra wood we'd stored in our garage, we had to get one of these big Bagster waste removal bags that we put out at the end of our yard that they came and picked up to remove it. All right, the shelves are in place and ready to be filled with all of our stuff here. We do have another one of these that we can either build all the way up or just build to about right here, which is what I think we're gonna do, which is gonna mainly house all of the tools and stuff. So that's gonna be saved for the other one that's going there. But like all of this type stuff, I wanna get put on here. I do already have my little holiday rugs, my fall, winter, all of that stuff up there. For my outdoor rugs for the front door up there already. So you remember earlier this summer, I organized this half of the garage. It's actually still staying fairly organized, especially with all of these bins. And so now it's to finish this half over here.
Well, I don't care, 'cause right now I feel the love that we said we would burn. I know that you feel it too. I know that I told you we're over. I swear that I'm sober. Just listen, I miss you. And I know that I said all these things, but now when you're with her, I can see that you miss me. Would you stay till the morning light, or would you follow me, or would you let it be? If I leave tonight, tonight we could do this right.
So here is a look at how the first set of shelves turned out with everything organized on it. And then it literally took us about another 3 to 4 weeks before we finally got around to getting the second set of shelves put together, and then all the bigger, bulkier items and the tools organized and put on it. So down in this corner, we've got all our stuff kind of organized into bins. We've got like all our extension cords. Here's a lot of our like outdoor, I don't know, chemicals, sprays, supplies. Over there, that's some of our like winter supplies. We've got like a snowman making kit, things like that. Up there is car wash supplies. The next one is like chargers, ropes, that kind of stuff. That following one's like garden supplies, our garden gloves. Here's all of our like blow up water slide supplies, the air pump, all of that kind of stuff. Up here's like our watering can, more of our gardening supplies, our bucket that we pull weeds with. And then over here's all of our tools. Here's the storage tub, the shop vac, tools there, tools more organized there. And at the top's just some of my rugs, our little thing for the lawnmower, and then one of our inflatable water slides. So yeah, we got it all on there. It looks so much better and so much more organized than the previous bulky storage shelf that stored like next to nothing. May have took all summer long, but we're very happy with how this turned out. Okay, so that is how our garage turned out. We are so happy that we finally made that a priority this summer and got that done. So happy with how it turned out, and it just feels so much better when we walk into our garage and everything's put away nicely and it's not just exploding with all of our stuff everywhere. So next up is the decluttering and organizing of our basement area. Here is what we're dealing with in the basement. We are working on cleaning out our storage room. We're getting a new water softener back in here, so we had to clean everything out. This is all trash. This is all stuff I need to finish organizing and get back into the storage room. So quite a mess, feeling a little overwhelmed right now, but we're gonna see if we can get this all back in there and it'll be more organized than it's ever been. This is the first time I've ever actually organized this since we moved in here like 9 years ago. So I've cleared out under here. I'm gonna try to get this as much as possible under here. So we'll see how that goes. All right, so it's worked out. We've got like spring and Easter stuff down here. These 3 bins are all like my Christmas and winter decor. And then over here across from it is my fall decor. So kind of works out because normally I would get my fall and Christmas tubs mixed up and I'd have to just keep opening the boxes till I figured out what was in it. So if I keep all of fall here, Christmas and spring here, I should be able to keep it straight. Now it is on to this closet in the basement that's mainly like the cat closet. It's really gross that we have these blankets and pillows above all the cat stuff. Honestly, this is all old stuff and now kind of ruined from being in here, so it's all just gonna be trash, and this is mainly just gonna be like cat supplies and pet supplies and things like that. So about a week or two before I went back to work for the school year and my kids went back to school, I just felt the need to completely declutter so many areas of our house. I just got in this mindset of wanting to get our house organized and ready so life would be simpler once the kids were at school and I was back at work and we didn't have as much time to take care of things around the house. I just wanted everything simple and decluttered. So that's where this all kind of started. And once I got going with the basement, I just couldn't stop. I had so many moments where I was overwhelmed and couldn't think straight, but I just wanted to keep going and get rid of the stuff that we'd been hanging on for way too long. And I must say, it felt so good to finally have all of this done. The top 2 shelves are cleared out. Got a little bit of cleaning supplies and the cat supplies, and we'll figure out, I'm sure, something we can use that for, but at least this closet is now cleaned out. All right, I've got one final basement closet that I'm going to try to work on organizing and decluttering. We are in like our little game room, activity motor room. And there's just stuff in here, a lot of like electronic and office supply stuff that's been in here since we've moved in. So I'm gonna try to declutter that. I've already kind of got started with some of this stuff, but I'm gonna get the rest of what's in there, get it out, and keep going. Can you tell I'm a little overwhelmed and tired at this point? And we've got little Miss swinging over here, hanging out while we get this done. You swinging? Good. All right, so I mainly need to clean out these bins and then over there and then this little part there, and then we can use the rest of this for storage. There's just so much random stuff thrown in here. Our old like wedding thank you cards. Just paper, I guess printer paper, that we can use. Let's see. Computer cleaner. So now I'm just gonna finish cleaning out and emptying out the rest of this bin here. And then I'm hopefully gonna use this to store some of the other things that we had higher up in the closet. At least that's my plan. I'm hoping it'll all fit in here and work out like I'm hoping. Get this whole mess down and see what needs tossed out and what we need to keep. So the top of the closet here had some random stuff. Definitely had some trash that I wanted to get rid of, but there was also our wedding scrapbook, which I wanted to keep, and some of our continuing education documents that my husband or I needed for our work. So this blue tub that I cleared out of all the junk, I'm gonna use to store some of our other important paperwork, not the stuff that has to be locked up, but just some of the stuff we wanna hold on to. So that's gonna go in here now. All right, here is the closet all finished. Got all of this down here organized and cleaned out and decluttered. We've only kept the stuff that we actually needed. And then all of the shelves in here are now cleaned off, and we've got more storage space now. So very happy to have this closet decluttered as well. Okay, you guys, here is all of the trash that I have dragged up. Well, I say trash, stuff we're getting rid of from our basement, from the 2 closets I've cleaned out, from our storage area. Like, it literally looks like we're moving out of here with all these bags. This is crazy. I don't know how we compiled all this stuff, but it definitely feels good to be getting rid of it. Well, that's it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you in my next one.